Hello everybody, this is Joseph Propati, and today I'm going to be doing a setup video for the easy mode on my game Dungeon Flee. So I'll have 3 separate videos that'll cover the 3 modes that you can play in Dungeon Flee. There's easy mode and difficult mode. Those 2 modes will be in the rulebook. And then there's kind of an extreme mode setup that is just basically you just shuffle everything together and go ahead and play and hope for the best, you know, because then all the monsters are kind of everywhere. The easy and the difficult mode, a little bit more structured. Easy mode has definite progression from lesser or weaker monsters down to tougher monsters, and in that difficult mode you've kind of got a mix of 1 through 4 level monsters and kind of the 5 plus to the big boss monsters. So definitely still a hard game, but a little bit more control in how it's set up. So let's go ahead. We'll do the setup, and this is going to be for easy mode. And what you need is obviously your full deck of Dungeon Flee cards. There's 104 cards here. And what you're going to want to do is first take out all the starter cards. There are 10 of those. Just go ahead and set those aside. And then you want to choose your character card. Some of these have ability cards. So let's say we'll go ahead and we'll use the wizard, the female wizard. Go ahead and put her in the middle with the cube marking off the highest point in their health, and then just place the player token on there. The rest you can set off to the side. And then you want, since the wizard has an ability card, go ahead and take that, and these are shown for male and female, exact same text. So we'll take that, put it off over here into the ability, and you can put these off to the side. Now you have the remainder of your dungeon deck that you're going to set up. So what we need now are the 6 exit cards. These are the stairs up, 4 stairs up, and 2 dead end. Now these we're going to just shuffle. And you just set those in a circular pattern around your character, like this. This way you have no idea where the stairs up and the dead ends are, because obviously you want to get through those 4 stairs up. And then we're going to go ahead and separate out the monster cards. So take the monster cards that have the green icon in the top corner. Anything that doesn't have one, go ahead and just for now set it aside. These are all your monster cards, and what we're going to do is, let's move these up here for a second. We want to set these out in a row from high to low, which is the level 7, which you can kind of characterize these as levels based on the damage they do. So it goes from 1 to 7. So what you do is just go ahead and put these in piles for right now. So you have your 7, 6, and then we'll do our 5s. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2, 1. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, and 5. Now the nice thing about this is you're going to get a very controlled setup for this easy mode, so it won't be too overwhelming. Again, you'll have the lesser monsters will be up on top, the weaker monsters, and then as you progress down you'll get these stronger, more powerful monsters. But since Dungeon Flee is a deck builder, dungeon crawler, by the time you're creating your deck and building it up with the more powerful cards, you'll be able to take on those more powerful monsters. Alright, so we've got our piles. Alright, so we have that. Right, so we should have 7 piles. Big boss over here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the next thing we need are the treasure cards. So now there are 7 treasure cards, and what we want to do is go ahead right now is turn these over. this. And just remember it's high to low. So you're going to take these 7 cards, and then these you're going to give a nice shuffle. Whoop. Right, and then just place 1 on top of each pile. Okay, so now each one of those has a treasure card in it. Then we want to take our empty quarter cards. There's 15 of these. And we also have door cards. You'll have 3 of these door cards, and these will be the ones that won't have a damage icon. And what I like to do is you just kind of put 1. You can shuffle them up, but if you just kind of spread them in, because everything's going to get shuffled into each pile like this. So we have this, right? Now, we need to distribute these on these 7 piles, right? And they're going to go into the first 5. Before we do that, let's just take 6 and 7, set them together. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've created a monster 6 pile. So we have our mix of 3 door cards and our empty quarters, and then you're going to put these in this progression. It's going to be 3 on pile 1, 3 on pile 2, 3, 4, 5 on pile 3, another 3 on pile 4, and then these 4, remaining 4 on pile 5. So it went 3, 3, 5, 3, and 4. So we've got those distributed. Now what we want to do is shuffle these up. So let's take 1, and you can give these a good shuffle. I'm just kind of doing it quick. So that's 2. This will shuffle up those treasure and empty quarter cards. Alright, so we have this is 3. Okay, and then we do 4. Yes, this is a little bit of a setup, but it's nice because it really creates a structured dungeon setup so you don't get overwhelmed in the easy mode. So now we have our 5. Okay. Right, so everything's all shuffled together. Now what we want to do is we're going to stack these. And so they're into one big pile. And the reason we're going to take high cards and go down to the low is because when you shuffle them out, you will be shuffling in the stronger monsters down on the bottom of the dungeon and work your way up to the top with the weaker monsters. So you basically take 6, put it on top of stack 5. Then you take 6 and 5, put it on top of 4. Take 6, 5, and 4, put it on a 3. And then take 6, 5, 4, and 3, put it on 2. And then we just take this whole thing and put it on 1. So now, this right now is our dungeon deck. This is our Dungeon Flea dungeon deck that will create these 6 quarters. So now we can slide these back. Okay, and this is what's going to make your full dungeon. So, easiest thing to do right now is don't shuffle this because this is ready to go. Okay, and just start at one of them and start putting them down. So as you see, I'm putting the stronger monsters are going down first, and when we put the 6 and 7 piles together, it made it so you don't know which quarter the big boss is in. So as you're trying to get out, you may or may not hit the big boss, because to get out of the dungeon, to flee the dungeon, you just need to make it through 4 of them that have those stare up cards. Unfortunately, if you hit a dead end, you got to go back and go through another section of the dungeon. But here we have this now is our 6 dungeon corridors. All right. All right. So we've got our 6 created dungeon quarters. We have our starter hand. Now we want to go ahead and shuffle this. This is our starter deck. and then you will deal out 5 cards. 5, and we'll put those right here. Lay this on your draw deck. That is your starter hand draw deck. And then to get the game almost ready to go, you have to decide which dungeon quarter you want to start with. You have 6 to choose from. Okay? You just take your player token, pick one. So we'll say right here. And then you take the top card, flip it over. This will be your first encounter. Okay? Lucky it's an empty quarter. So just think of these as your 6 dungeon quarters that you're trying to get out of. You're deep down in the dungeon, and your object is to get out of this thing so you can get back to the village and warn your village of this impending battle that's going to happen. So you, as the adventurer, are all by yourself, and you just got to get out. Now there are 4 stairs up cards mixed in here that you need to get through. Once you get past that 4th one, you're out. You win the game. This is not a score or high, check your highest score. This is win or lose. So it's a deck building dungeon crawler, and right now you're ready to go. This will be your first encounter, and every single card you go through will be an encounter card. These encounters will consist of either a monster, a trap, a door, or you will deal with the dead end and the stairs up, or you may hit one of these treasure or empty quarters. So this right now is your starting setup for the easy mode of Dungeon Flee. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. As always, I hope if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I always have different unboxings and games that are added to the channel. And hit that little like button if you like this video. But appreciate you watching. Again, my name is Joseph Propati, and this is my game Dungeon Flee. This video is the easy mode setup. Thanks for watching.